In the world of Greek myth, innocence was never protection. It was never armor, and for one young woman, it became the very reason she was destroyed. Her name was Callisto. She was not a queen, not a rebel, not a woman seeking glory. She was a follower, a devoted companion of Artemis, goddess of the hunt, protector of maidens, sworn enemy of men. Artemis demanded only one thing from those who walked beside her: purity, absolute loyalty, a vow never to belong to any man. Callisto took that vow willingly. She loved the forests, the silence, the independence of running beneath the moon with bow in hand. She belonged to no one. And that was exactly what caught the attention of a god who believed everything belonged to him. Zeus had watched her from Olympus, from the clouds, from behind the mask of divine entitlement. Desire, for him, was never a question. It was a decision. And when a god decides he wants something, the world rearranges itself. Zeus did not approach her as himself. He knew better. He came to her wearing a familiar face, the face of Artemis. Imagine that betrayal, the voice she trusted, the presence she followed, the goddess she swore her life to. Callisto did not resist. How do you resist someone you trust? But when the deception was revealed, it was already too late. She was with child. And in the world of gods, consequences do not fall on the powerful. They fall on the powerless. For months, Callisto hid her condition. She stayed in the shadows, avoided the gaze of her sisters. But the truth has a cruel way of surfacing. One day while bathing, her secret was exposed. The huntresses stepped back, whispers turned to judgment. Artemis saw the swelling of her stomach. And in that moment, innocence meant nothing. Explanations meant nothing. There are no appeals in the court of wounded pride. Whether Artemis knew the truth or refused to see it, the result was the same. Callisto was cast out, banished, stripped of sisterhood, stripped of dignity, left alone with a child she never chose to conceive. But humiliation was not enough, because someone else was watching. Hera, queen of the gods, wife of Zeus, and eternal punisher of his victims. Hera did not strike Zeus. She never did. Instead, she found the woman. She found Callisto, and she decided that beauty, even wounded beauty, was too much. With divine cruelty, she transformed her. Her hands curled into claws. Her voice broke into a growl. Her skin thickened into fur. Callisto became a bear, not dead, not freed, trapped. Her mind still human, her body no longer her own. She wandered the forest she once loved, now feared, hunted, despised. Years passed. Her son Arcas grew into a hunter, skilled, unaware. One day, fate arranged the cruelest reunion imaginable. Arcas tracked a great bear through the woods. He raised his spear. The bear looked at him. And somewhere inside those animal eyes, a mother recognized her child. She did not attack. She did not flee. She simply stood there, moments away from being killed by the very life she had been punished for carrying. But even the gods grow uncomfortable when their cruelty circles back on itself. Zeus intervened, not out of repentance, not out of justice. But to avoid the spectacle of a son killing his mother, he lifted them both into the sky, transformed them again. Mother and son became stars. Callisto became the constellation we now know as Ursa Major. Arcas became Ursa Minor, suspended in the heavens, forever visible, forever untouchable. It sounds like a mercy, but look closer. Callisto lost her body, her name, her place among women, her life on Earth. She was deceived, abandoned, transformed, nearly killed. And only after enduring all of it was she immortalized. So what happens when innocence offends a god? Nothing happens to the god. The innocent is rewritten, blamed, shamed, reshaped. In the myths of Olympus, power decides truth. And Callisto's story reminds us of something ancient and uncomfortable. In a world ruled by unchecked power, innocence is not protection. Sometimes it is the crime.